A real big game atmosphere about Villa Park, and these two sides couldn't be more closely matched. Both 34 points from 25 games, both with a goal difference of 19 plus, and all that separates them at the top of the table, the fact that Liverpool have scored 4 more goals than Aston Villa. The Villa team news is that Ron Saunders makes one change. Colin Gibson comes back after injury, replacing young Gary Williams at number 3, and Williams is now the sub. There are 3 Scotsmen in the team, and the Scottish international team manager Jock Stein is here to see them. Ken McNaught, number 5, Des Bremner, number 7, and Alan Evans, number 4, a player that many think is due for international recognition, a sound defender who also scores valuable goals. Kenny Dalglish on the Liverpool side is another Scot whose form Jock Stein will be watching very closely. Kenny, who scored both goals when Liverpool beat Aston Villa 2-1 at Anfield last November. Liverpool today welcome back another Scottish international, Graham Souness at number 11. He's had an infected shin wound. But their 2 centre-backs, Phil Thompson and Alan Hansen, are still not fit, and Colin Irwin and Richard Money keep their places. The referee, Don Shaw from Sandbach in Cheshire, checking on the watch and the linesman, and Aston Villa to kick off. Only one home defeat this season when they lost to Everton last September. The only time, in fact, they've conceded more than 1 goal on the ground. They were beaten when Everton scored twice. And Liverpool, a remarkable run, only 1 defeat in their last 31 matches in all competitions. Liverpool chasing their 3rd championship in 3 years. Villa chasing their 1st since 1910. Kennedy taking it easily. And the whistle's gone. Free kick to Liverpool. Liverpool lining up with Phil Neal, their number 2 at centre-back, alongside Colin Irwin, and Richard Money taking the right-back spot. Bremner. Kennedy. Oof. Alan Kennedy had a brainstorm there, and he just gave it to Gary Shaw. Bremner. Mortimer. Tennis Cowans, right across to McNaught. With slipping, and Money wins it. It's Mortimer. Money hard in again, but the ball ran kindly for Mortimer, laid by With to Morley, and now Souness. Players so anxious, it's all a bit hurried. Unusual mistake by Souness, now Gary Shaw. On for Cowans. Morley. Got the centre in well, and it was Irwin who got it away. Now Cowans. Mortimer. Souness. Kenny Swain. Oh, he got through there well. And finally, right through the lot to Cowans. Well, Swain then threaded his way through, seemed surprised to find himself in that position, hardly hit the shot, but coming in there was Cowans, and that was far too close for Liverpool's comfort. Cowans must have seen the ball, though, very late then. But that's the first genuine chance of the match. Swain has made a good start in this match. Oh, he found With well. To Gibson. To Mortimer. On to Bremner. Well, building very nicely. Peter With. He lays the ball so well. Bremner just a fraction too strong for Swain. It's Cowans. Owen. Ray Kennedy. There's Johnson upfield. McNaught. Swain. McNaught. Oh, didn't he find Morley well? Morley again. Oh, he beat Money too easily. Gary Shaw. West. And Villa take the lead. It all started for Aston Villa when Tony Morley received that ball from Ken McNaught. Eventually it was played back to Morley, who beat Money so easily. Shaw knocked the ball back across the goal mouth, and there was Peter with his 9th goal of the season to put Aston Villa 1-0 in front. So 20 minutes gone, and Villa take the lead, a lead they've threatened to take. In fact, they've been doing far more of the attacking. Ken McNaught. Gibson. Villa ball. No. Yes, the referee has directed it the other way. Ron Saunders, the Villa manager, must be well satisfied. He's a Merseyside man, by the way. He comes from Birkenhead. But Villa in front, which is where he wants to see them. Forward is Terry McDermott. This is a fairly quiet game so far. And was that a foul? No. Kennedy. Jimmy Rimmer seemed to slip as he's going down to that. But I think the Villa players thought Kenny Dalglish had been pushing there. But the referee had a very clear view of that. When the ball came back to Kennedy, no whistle had gone. And the save by Rimmer, well, he got down quite well because he slipped slightly. McNaught. Now Souness. Pace taken off the ball by With. Gibson on to With again. And Shaw on this side has got 1 against 1. He can stay on side. And the defenders got back very quickly. Downs, With. Gibson leaving it to With. Out to Swain, number 2. Oh, what a sound tackle by Alan Kennedy. No mistake at all. And Jimmy Rimmer a long way out. Rimmer racing to get back, and the whistle's gone anyway. And I think David Johnson's been penalised for a foul on the goalkeeper. A very good tackle by Alan Kennedy. Gibson wanted to play a short. Morley. Ball was out. And offside given? No. Well, players thought it was out on the far side. I thought it was out, but offside given, in fact. Tony Morley had every reason to look offended, because he thought he'd been penalised for taking the ball out. Oh, Dalglish! Johnson! And Liverpool will surely not get better chances than that. There seemed to be a lapse in concentration in the defence. Dalglish suddenly found himself with the ball available, knocked it to Johnson, and Johnson with a clear scoring chance. Morley hugging that touchline and causing a few problems. Gibson. That's for Kennedy. Dalglish. On to Sammy Lee. Youngster did well. McDermott. Rimmer at full stretch for that. McDermott scored 16 goals this season, and that might have been number 17. But acrobatics by Jimmy Rimmer, and it's out for a corner. Liverpool beginning to thrive. The last 5 minutes they've looked at a better side. It's Mortimer. Alan Kennedy. McNaught. Sammy Lee. So, Richard Money to number 11, Souness. Alan Kennedy. Cowan's header. Now Money to Irwin, to Lee. Liverpool with a lot of players forward, but not enough. more organised football really in build-up coming from Aston Villa, but Liverpool could be on level terms. Certainly, Villa have had by far the most of the attacking play. Liverpool players not 10 yards from the ball, it's alleged. It's Cowans, McNaught. Bob Paisley, looks as he's come from the eastern side of Europe. His chairman alongside him, John Smith. Johnson for Liverpool. Bill Neal. Cowans. Ronnie knocking it back. Johnson to number 11, Souness. Released, please, by McNaught. Dermot back to Lee. That was Johnson. Back to Lee. Neal. Swain knocking away to Souness. Well, Rimmer didn't touch that. But he obviously felt action enough about it to dive at full stretch. Graham Souness. Johnson. Space for the shot, but he didn't trust his left footer, didn't seem to do. Lee. Souness. And the ball goes out for a corner. Kick quickly taken, it's Dalglish. And with there, helping the defender out, taking it right off Evans' head. Lee to Dalglish. Cowans. Alan Kennedy. Cowans blocked it, cleared by Wynn. Now Shaw against Neal. And going forward is Cowans. Cowans and Souness. There's a chase on here. Cowans hadn't got the legs. And Souness rescues that for Liverpool. But just for a moment then, Liverpool were caught. Good ball by Gary Shaw. A player mature beyond his years, only 19. Kennedy. To Ray Kennedy. Lee to number 9, Johnson. Foul acknowledged by McNaught. And I'm afraid he's going to be booked. Don't think he's been spoken to before, but this may well be one of the last occasions we see a yellow card on Match of the Day, because it is said at the FA meeting during the coming week, card system will be discarded. Anyway, it's quite clear that Ken McNaught's got a booking. And Lee with the kick. Leaving it. Kennedy. In the way, Bremner. Lee. Kennedy. Free kick. Ken Swain, the offender. Used to be an attacking midfield player with Chelsea, but what a difference Ron Saunders has made to his game. Moving into fullback, and he really has an outstanding match here today and an outstanding season. Alan Kennedy back to his position. Ray Kennedy looks to be taking the kick. Owen trying to get in there with Wynn. Goal kick. Villa Park looks to be absolutely packed. And certainly this is a match to enjoy. The contest so close. And of course, with Liverpool out there, the champions for the past 2 years, you can take absolutely nothing for granted. On to Bremner. Back to Swain. Souness. Oh, width! And Souness didn't look, and Liverpool almost paid the penalty. Souness was careless then. Peter Witt anticipated what was happening. Souness didn't look, and Witt was in the way of the back pass. Watch Liverpool get away with it. Mortimer. Graham Souness. Ray Kennedy. Irwin. Stopped by Shaw. Gary Shaw. Oh. And stopped by Clements with his body and put to safety by Phil Neal. Oh, Gary Shaw then hammered the ball across the face of the goal. Clements down so quickly but couldn't hold it. But Neal was there to bang it out of play. And this crowd at Villa Park, the biggest of the season, almost 48,000. Villa powering forward again. Alan Evans, the centre-back. Shaw, Evans going forward. Evans! Well, that would have been one for his scrapbook. He normally scores goals from set pieces when he comes forward, but he came all the way himself then. Interchange with Gary Shaw and found himself attacking and partly clear. David Johnson. Dalglish to McDermott. Oh, it's only run to Dalglish. And straight into Rimmer's hand. Jimmy Rimmer there. Intelligent angling. Had cut off all that was possible, really, from Dalglish. Dalglish found himself with absolutely nothing to shoot at. Morley. Peter Witt picking up Owen's header. Owen again. Cowan's filling space. And the whistle's gone. It's a free kick to Liverpool. The flag was up, but player must have been offside. The minutes ticking away for Liverpool. Less than 9 minutes to go. Alan Kennedy running number 7, Bremner. But Bremner, as he has done so often in this match, wins. Back to Swain. Leaving it to Shaw. On through to Mortimer. It was onside. Could this be number 2? Yes! Play, or just over 7 minutes, and Villa make it 2-0. Dennis Mortimer, the captain, coming from deep position. That's his specialty. The ball played back to him very neatly indeed, and Mortimer stormed forward, took them on. The defence was scored square, Mortimer right through, the goalkeeper to beat, and he did just that easily. 2-0 to Aston Villa. And Liverpool, who attacked so much in this second half, really are in trouble now. Villa, in the past this season, have been prone to letting through a late goal. In fact, it's cost them several points, as it did, in fact, in the previous match between these two last November, when Dalglish got the winner in the 89th minute. But now Villa with a 2-goal lead, they've got a cushion. Bremner to Swain. Bremner again. Kennedy. Oh, he's unlucky. Mortimer. Peter Witt to Shaw. And the ball just hit Colin Irwin then. And Liverpool save it once more. Alan Kennedy. Swain. Shaw. He's such a neat player and so sharp. Tony Morley. Well, he decided to make his mind up and have a go. And this vast Villa crowd roaring the team on. And if they stay in front, it takes them to the top of the First Division. With to Bremner. Oh, Bremner got it. Didn't seem likely. Goal kick. Playing the last minute of this match. 2-0 to Villa, Lee for Liverpool. Bill Neal. Dalglish's header, Kennedy. Dalglish again. Just approaching injury and stoppage time. Graham Souness was just querying the time of the referee, I think. How long to go, ref? The time is certainly running out now for Liverpool. Lee. Gibson. McDermott. Honey. McNaught. Honey again. McDermott. Johnson to Dalglish. Just didn't know where to go. A win for Aston Villa. Shaw's forward, linking is Kenny Swain, number 2. Chased by Kennedy. Morley. Could so easily have been number 3. Villa really attacking on the break from defence to attack, attacking very, very quickly. Intelligent run there by Swain. The ball crossed and Morley just wide. But a minute of injury time or stoppage time, the trainers haven't been on. And Liverpool facing only their 3rd away defeat of the season. That's Souness. Kennedy. Sammy Lee. Mortimer in the way and cleared by Bremner. To Morley. With. Almost as if the referee doesn't want this to stop because he's let play go on. And there weren't any stoppages at all. Mortimer. Blocked by Irwin. Referee looks at his watch again. The whistle blows on a memorable Aston Villa performance. Dennis Mortimer, the Villa captain, could take great satisfaction from this because he's led a side in which every Villa player has played well. They deserve the win, sound in defence and enterprising in attack. The goals scored by 2 Liverpudlians, Peter With, who got the first, born in Liverpool, and so too was Dennis Mortimer, who got the second, and so too, in fact, was the Villa manager, Ron Saunders, who was born in Birkenhead. A really satisfying performance there by Aston Villa. Alan Evans, so powerful in defence alongside Ken McNaught. And these two must have impressed the watching Jock Stein, the Scottish manager, because they've given nothing away at all. And Villa go top of the table. And this was an outstanding performance by the whole side.